Graeme, a frustrating afternoon today. Peterborough Sports, I suppose they did what they say on the tin, difficult to beat, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're a well-organised team and they've got the threat. We knew the threat. The two up front are very lively and they look for them transitions and try and hurt you in between your centre-half and full-backs. But I always look at us. I felt as though the performance was so flat today. I didn't see any energy. We talk about when we talk each week about fair. I tried to stay away from that word, but yeah, the lack of intensity. I've just asked the lads, what does that mean to them? And I think it was the mindset. I don't know if it's from a tough week or whatever it is, but today's performance was, like I said, it was just too flat. I didn't see a spark, anyone brave enough to want to get in the ball in space. Every time the ball went dead, it was like, I tell you what, let's just throw it up to Glenn or kick it up to Glenn and hope we get knocked down. And he's up against three centre-halves, big experienced lads who just grabbed hold of him. And so it was difficult for Glenn, but we didn't have a different option when we were saying to him, drop out, try and get in the ball early. If Brad's got it, can we be an option? It was just frustrating, really. But like I said, like the performances we've had, when you talk about the Sutton performance and then the dialogue the second half, we showed a bit of intensity and that's what we just lacked today. We're usually good at moving with the ball when we go into an area, picking the second ball. So I didn't feel as though we did that, and the only times we did, then we seemed to the decision making on the ball wasn't there, and that's probably the mindset just wasn't right.
Irritating, I suppose, as well, to have found that little spark to get ourselves in front through Corey McEwen, but then be beaten at a set piece.
Yeah, you look at that goal, and it's exactly what we're talking about, moving the ball. Our full-back should have been our options throughout the game, and I think it was one of the first times Reese's broke when Matty's got a touch, nice pass into Corey, forward run, and Corey cuts inside, great finish, and you hope that sparks us. But like I said, today we were just a little bit flat, and not a little bit, too flat. And yeah, like you said, we can look at it and reflect on the week we've had and all that, but we need to be consistent with them performance, and we need to understand we brought lads back in today who struggled on Tuesday night, so we were fresh enough to put a performance in. It was just frustrating that we didn't click today.
To be fair, the crowd at the end of the game gave you a good reception. They could see that there was effort there, wasn't it? It wasn't for the want of trying, really.
Yeah, it was just like I said, but yeah, it's like the effort's a reaction, if you know what I mean, and right. It's just. I felt as though like too many watching the game today and then reacting to the game instead of being in the game and picking them setting balls up and playing the right passes and making the forward runs. And it was just a frustrating afternoon, really. But we've took a point away and something on that performance. Peterborough could have hurt us. They had a couple of opportunities. Like I said, frustrating is the set play. Like I said, we knew they'd clear the space and try and come into it, and it was just one of them balls where we didn't deal with, and they've smashed it in. Like I said, it's one of them performances. We'll take the point and we have to move on.
And you've mentioned how it has been a tough week, but those tough weeks are going to keep coming on. They're a difficult away trip, long away trip to come on Tuesday.
Yeah, this Buxton have just won 7-0 as well, so it's the games are coming thick and fast. The Sutton game was a massive. Obviously, they travel, and then we had to go again. The injuries and on Tuesday night, but we get the result we wanted, and then today was an opportunity to then have a fantastic week. Really, winning the cup game and getting 4 points from home. You won 6 points at home, but we'll go. Listen, our lads, I'll never doubt what they are, the effort they do give, and how the work effort and the fight for each other. Usually we get a good response, and that's what we'll be planned on.